Welcome to Lake Superior State University School of Education Student Teaching Orientation. Highly recommended during your student teaching is access to a laptop that can be, of course, connected to the internet. Guiding the presentation today is a conceptual framework of the School of Education, where we have 4 areas of content knowledge in your majors and minors, pedagogical knowledge through your professional teaching courses, professional dispositions or attitudes, and your participation within this learning community. What makes up the learning community at LSSU, especially during the student teaching, is you are the intern, of course, or student teacher. Your mentor teacher is your first line of contact and mentoring. The university supervisor is the university's representative, and of course the LSSU faculty and staff are there to support you as well. So your educational support system surrounds you, especially with the mentor teacher with whom you have contact daily, the university supervisor, and of course the LSSU faculty and staff. So how are mentor teachers chosen? First of all, they have to be tenured teachers, usually identified by the principal or someone else in the school system. They are your daily resource in the classroom. They actually host you in their classroom. Remember that you are the guest in the mentor teacher's classroom. And they work with you as a professional development experience for many of the mentors working with you. What about the university supervisors? University supervisors tend to be former teachers, administrators with K through 12 educational experience from which you will benefit. They mentor and evaluate you. They schedule time for classroom observations. They mediate when necessary among all the stakeholders in the internship, and they are your first line of communication outside of your field of placement. They monitor your progress in meeting the professional standards for Michigan teachers. And what about the LSSU School of Education faculty and staff? Well, generally these are the professors for your Education 602, 492, and 480 during the fall, or 605 during the spring. They include the Director of Field Experience, the School of Education Secretary, and other faculty members. They monitor your progress in meeting the professional standards for Michigan teachers, working hand in hand with the mentor teacher and university supervisor. They are available for conferences with you if you need additional help in your coursework. They offer support throughout the internship, and most have extensive experience in K through 12 schools. So the actual full-time teaching responsibilities are a minimum of 7 weeks of full-time teaching. If you take a look at this chart, you will see that the vertical is the percentage of teaching responsibilities that you take. So in the first week it's between 0 and 10%, second week 20%, all the way up to about week 7 where you go 7 full-time teaching weeks where you take in all of the responsibilities of that classroom teacher. The goal, of course, is 10 weeks of full-time teaching for those students who can start a little faster for whatever reason, percentage of teaching responsibilities up to 50% by week 4, and then maintained by 100% 10 weeks of full-time teaching down to, and then letting some of it go as you prepare to leave the assignment. Preparing for student teaching. Let's take a look at this. Checklist of things to do. We're going to go over each one of these individually, so we'll focus on them more in depth. The first checklist item is sign up for a pre-internship interview. That should be happening shortly if it has not already happened. You'll either be assigned a time to come in or you'll sign up yourself. You'll need the requirements checklist, the resume signed and dated, intern contract, professional dispositions forms if there are any, and e-portfolio assignments like units and the like. The second responsibility is to read the student teaching handbook available to you at the new website here. That has all the policies and procedures of students teaching, the explanation of the student teaching, many forms to download, and roles of each person involved.